All right, so in the last video, I showed you the overview and the theory of how we're going to be doing product research. And now in these next few videos, I'll be doing some live product research so you can see exactly how it works in practice. Remember, the first step is product discovery. The goal is to use any or all of these discovery methods to just find and explore new potential dropshipping products to test. We'll then take the products we find and validate them in step 2 to see if it's actually a good idea to move on with them or not. Let's start off with the first method here, which is the feed scroll method. This is my personal favorite and the one that has made me the most amount of money. The best part is it's completely free to do. So how this method works is that we're going to manipulate Facebook into showing us winning products right on our personal Facebook feed. It's really cool because you can just scroll through your feed and winning products will just pop up just like that, and then you can validate them in step 2. So how exactly are we going to manipulate Facebook into showing us winning dropshipping products? All you have to understand is that Facebook wants their advertisers to win. So they'll show ads to people that they think are most likely to buy. So if we just engage with the dropshipping ads that we see, then Facebook will say, hey, this guy is really interested in buying products like this, so let's show him more. It's really that simple. The only thing is that Facebook is really distracting. So if memes keep popping up from your friends, it can easily distract you from your research and you'll end up wasting a lot of time. How we deal with this is that we're going to download a Chrome extension called My Ad Finder 2.0. So to do that, all I did was type in Chrome Web Store into Google, and then I'm going to click on this first link right here. Next, I'm going to type in My Ad Finder. And this is the one you want to install. So I already have it, which is why it says remove from Chrome, but you go ahead and install it, and then it should appear up here. If you click on this and then pin it, you should be able to see it right here on your extensions. And then if you go to Facebook and you turn it on, then you should only be able to see ads. So go ahead and turn it on. And then if you scroll down, you should only be seeing sponsored posts like this. Okay, now we're ready to start telling Facebook that we're interested in seeing dropshipping products. So all we're going to do is scroll through our feed and see if we can find a dropshipping product. As soon as I see something, preferably with a lot of engagement, then I'm going to first like it, comment on it, save the video into my collection so I can see it later. And then I'm just going to click on Shop Now and go to their website. From here, I just go down the funnel as far as possible without actually buying it. So I'll add to cart, checkout, and then even fill out some fake info in these. And then right before the final payment, I'm just going to leave the site. And that's it. You just want to repeat this process every single day for every single dropshipping product that you see. Pretty soon, you should start seeing a ton of winning products in your feed. Now, one common problem I see with some people is that when you're first starting off, you might not see any product ads because you've never interacted with them at all before. So if you've been scrolling for a long time and haven't seen any dropshipping ads, then here's what I want you to do. First, go to Facebook Ads Library, and we're going to search up some products ourselves. So go ahead and try some basic dropshipping terms like Shop Now, and then try to find some products. I'm just going to apply a few filters here. So active ads only, and I'm only going to do videos, and then I'm going to click apply. Once you have one, you want to go to their website and do what you'd usually do if you found this in your feed. So I'll add this to cart, checkout, and fill out the info. And then once I get as far as I can, I just close the site. You can just keep doing this for more products, and eventually Facebook should see that you're interested. You should also do the same, but with Droppoint or Afterlib. So I'll use Droppoint as an example. I'll go to the Facebook ad, engage as much as I can. So like, comment, and then I'll save it. Then go to their website and go as far down the funnel as possible without buying. And that's it. So if you're having issues with products appearing on your feed, then try doing this first. Once you've done this enough times, you should have a huge list of potential products saved on your list that you can validate later in step 2. And that's the whole strategy for the feed scroll method for Facebook. Now let's dive into an example. I'm going to show you some live product research doing this method. All right, here we are in my Facebook feed, and we're going to do some live product research. Hopefully see if we can find a product, but more importantly, just show you kind of my thought process going through this with the feed scroll method on Facebook. So first thing, remember to make sure that my ad finder shows only ads so you don't get distracted by, friends and memes and things like that. So you will only see sponsored posts once that's turned on. So let's go through. Here's the first product. It's kind of like a educational toy, I guess, for kids. What we can do is engage with it. Let's like it. Let's comment. And then we're going to save it into, I'm going to put it into toys and done. And then we're going to click on shop now. And we're going to go down the funnel as far as we can just to, tell Facebook that we're interested in these kinds of products. So they show us more. So let's go claim offer. Then once you go down as far as you can, right, filling out the information and stuff, you can just exit and then continue on. So let's keep scrolling. Here's the next product. So there's no engagement on this. I'm not going to bother with it. Let's keep going. And okay, here's one. So it's a health product. Again, let's do the same thing. I'm going to like it. Let's comment it. And then we'll save it. Going to put it in health. And we'll go to shop now. Go ahead and go down the funnel as far as you can. Fill out the information and then you can exit. So if we click on this and go to copy link, I'm going to paste the link in a new tab. Then we'll go to this page and we can actually see the views. So there's 432,000 views. Remember, on the indicators, we want about 500. So that's about pretty good, right? 500K, 432 is pretty much there. October 31st was when this launched. Right now it's December. So it's a little over the time I like it to be, but not too much. So far pretty good on these indicators. 500 likes and reactions. Again, if we go back, definitely meets that. And then next we'll check for high quality comments. So let's go back here. Let's click on comment and then go to newest. Let's see how many recent comments there are. This says 5 weeks, but they responded, so it's probably earlier. So 3 days, 6 days, a week ago. So not too hot at the moment. Just all right. Like you like to see it, within the last day at least, or a couple days. So not too great on that indicator. And then let's see the quality of the comments. So if we go here, and works at, okay. Let's go to their profile, see, if it's a real profile, see where it's from. And this person looks pretty trollish, but yeah, Connecticut. And yeah, it seems like a real person to me. It's easy to tell if it's fake if like they barely have any posts and, it was made really recently, but this was made or there was at least a post or activity in 2021. So most likely this is a real profile. And they tag their friends, right? So if we read what the comments say, then it looks pretty good. So there's a lot of people questioning it, but in general, there seems to be some interest. So the comments are okay. Next, let's look at how many competitors there are. So this is better to find, if I keep scrolling through Facebook and then I see the same ad by a different store, or what you can try to do is try to search for in the Facebook ads library. So find out what this product is called. Let's just go to shop now and see what they call it. Neck stretcher. So if I just type in neck stretcher in the Facebook ads library here, let's do United States, all, and then let's put in neck stretcher. And again, I'm going to do the filters. Let's do English, videos, active. And I want it a month ago, which would be November 15th to last week. And then I'm going to apply all 4 filters. And let's see if we can find the product. Okay, so after a quick little search, I didn't find any more competitors for this product. So I wouldn't satisfy that criteria or indicator. But again, it doesn't have to match every single indicator. As long as it gets a lot of them, or at least some of them, then you're okay to test it. So I'm not going to spend any more time looking for more. Let's just move on to the next indicator. So over 15 ad copies in the Facebook ads library. So what you want to do is I'm going to go to their page. I'm going to open this in a new tab. About, page transparency, see all, go to ad library. So here I am on the Facebook ads library for Cairo Labs, and this shows all of the ads they're running. So I'm not going to put any filters because I want to see when they started running and the total copies of the product. So scroll down, it says total they have 340, but I don't know if it's of the same product. So I see they have a foot product here, so I wouldn't count this in the ads copy. That's another foot one. So here's the product I was looking at, that neck one, and this one as well. So 14.8, it's like 22. Another one, right, it's like 50-ish. So yeah, they have over 14 for sure. So I know that they're probably scaling the product. So if I go all the way down and find the last one they have of that product, that's a different one. Here it is, this one. So if I go to see ad details and scroll down, so this only has one. It says November 6th, so it's pretty recent. But let's see if we can find November 11th. So that might actually be the earliest one, is when they launched, November 6th. Yep. So to see the earliest, you have to go as far down as possible and try to find the earliest one they launched, which was this one right here. And then if you go to see ad details, if this had more, I could scroll down and see earlier ones, but this is the only one they have. So I think they launched November 6th. So that would be the launch date. If we go back to the indicators here, you want it within 1 to 4 weeks. So it's a little over that, but not too long. So it wouldn't be too bad on this indicator. And again, we saw it had more than 15 ad copies, so they're definitely scaling. And then the last one is orders on AliExpress. So let's go to AliExpress and see if we can see how many there are. So if I click on this and I just type in neck stretcher, let's see if we can find it. And then we'll just look at how many sales they have. So here it is, 400 sales. So the rating's not that great. I like to see like at least 4.5 stars just to make sure the quality is better. And yeah, I don't see too much of it. So it's not great on this indicator, but again, this is not the best indicator to look at. These other ones are probably better along with the launch date. But the ROAS would be pretty good because it's a health product and they usually sell for more. But yeah, so that's kind of my analysis on that product. So in my opinion, it's not like a 10 out of 10 product, but it's still pretty decent. And depending on your situation, it might be testable, but personally, I wouldn't test it. I would keep going. But you kind of see the idea of how this works. You manipulate Facebook to show you more dropshipping ads by engaging with the product and going down the store's funnel. And then once you start getting a lot of ads, you can then start taking the products and putting them into step 2 and validating them, see which ones fit the most criteria, and then moving forward with that product. So I hope you found the video helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.